which of the following cells secrete pepsinogen or pepsin into the stomach? So in order to properly answer this question, we should remember what pepsin is referring to, or pepsinogen. And pepsin or pepsinogen is an enzyme which helps to break down proteins for digestion. So enzyme for digestion. So now that we understand what pepsin or pepsinogen is, and we know that's involved in the stomach, we can now use that to help us answer which of these cells produces it or secretes it into the stomach for digestion. So let's take a look at all the choices and see if there's any that we can eliminate. So option A has goblet cells. Now, goblet cells are known for mucus secretion, which is useful in the stomach for the digestive process, helping move things along, but this is not what produces pepsinogen, which is what we are looking for. So we can eliminate option A because that secretes something different. Option B is the parietal cells, and the parietal cells, these secrete hydrochloric acid, an intrinsic factor, and this is essential for activating pepsin, which is needed for this digestive process that we're discussing, but this doesn't directly secrete the pepsin or the pepsinogen that we're looking for, and therefore we can eliminate option B because there's probably a better answer choice here that directly relates to the pepsin or the pepsinogen. Now take a look at option C here. Option C says chief cells, and the chief cells do in fact secrete pepsinogen, which then becomes pepsin, and it becomes pepsin when the pH becomes more on the acidic side. And this is something that's directly involved in protein digestion, as we were discussing the enzyme of pepsin or pepsinogen used for digestion, and the chief cells are what secretes it. So option C would be correct here, but let's just take a look at option D as well. Option D says the enterochromaffin cells, and this would be incorrect because these release serotonin in the small intestine. That is still important indirectly within the digestive process, but it's not what actually produces the pepsinogen or the pepsin that we're looking for, so we can eliminate option D, and that leaves us with option C, the chief cells.